Okay, so along with the USGS, there is the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture. On this site, you can get access to a lot of the soil data. Now, this particular region that's on this slide, in the bottom left, you'll see the original or the home page. It is a web service as well, so you will only be able to use this when you have internet connectivity. However, one of the differences between this and some of the other sites that you have is in this one, you're able to download this data and then have it reside. So one of the things that you can do, for example, if you lived in in this region here, you could download this soil data and actually have it on your system so that you know, if you did lose internet connectivity, but you actually needed to do some analysis using this particular information, then you could do that by downloading this information, okay? This particular slide, this is the slide, the home page in order to get to the previous slide where the previous slide was showing you. So basically that green dot that's there in the center is the location that you would click on to get the map that was shown on the previous slide. Now, one of the things that you want to do, and on the previous slide we showed map on the right, and then you had the text on the left where it shows the specific soil types. You can type in that soil type into to your web browser and actually download the text documents that explains that specific soil and how it's going to impact whatever it is that you're trying to do. For example, in the example that we had on the previous slide, we were looking at the New Madrid, Missouri area, and the soil types that were being illustrated there were primarily silty loams, which means it's very fine, very silty. It's all uniform, and it goes like for 80 inches or more, because those are the key depths of stuff. The significance of that is in the event of an earthquake, that soil is going to do what's called liquefaction. It is going to liquefy because you have the water table from the river there, but you also have a very loose, compacted soil that is going to basically all turn to liquid. It's going to basically become quicksand in the event that there's an earthquake there. So that could be something that you would be concerned with, especially if you have a structure that's built on that, because in the event that the soil liquefies, and basically the house or the structure is going to sink, okay? There's a lot of that in California. There's a lot of that in a lot of different places, especially places in New York where they built backfilled and built a lot of structures on it, like along the Battery Park and some of the other places. Same is true out in California by I won't be able to think of the name of it probably right now, but it is west of San Jose. Basically, they did the same thing there. They backfilled and created the dock area out there, which is basically all sediment that they've put in there, or soil that they've put in there. It is also going to liquefy when they have an earthquake, especially if they have a 5 or 6 or bigger. So, where the potential is there. So those are the different programs, the geospatial programs that will help you to create some of these maps that will help you during an emergency, okay? So And so this is the this has been the geospatial section. These are the tools that can help you to do what you need to do as part of your planning. Okay, understanding how the terrain lays out is going to be tricky. It's going to be having a bird's eye view gives you a better or different perspective than just walking the terrain. I'm not saying that walking the terrain is not important. It doesn't help. What I am saying is understanding how things are situated in relationship to each other is something that's important, and it is part of this. Now, the part about doing the geospatial part of this, it's difficult to understand everything because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you have to know in order to do the analysis. Basically a geospatial analyst is part geologist, part city planner, part soils farmer kinds of guys, part engineer, part construction. There's so many different things that go into the back sides of this, and understanding the different data types and the limitations of that data, and even where to find all the data. These are just some of the sources that you can use in order to be able to get this information to help you to come up with the plan that's going to help you. Also, you want to create the paper products that go along with these. One of the things that you can do is once you've created these maps in like QGIS, you can put them as a PDF out of QGIS, take them then to your local print shop, Staples or Office Max or whatever you have near you, actually have these things printed out. I'll give you you can cover these things with clear plastic acetate, which is kind of a challenge. But you can also have them printed on Tyvek, which is a paper type that most survival maps that the special forces and stuff carry with them. Now, if you get them on Tyvek, it's going to be expensive because that's an expensive paper. But the good thing is that paper will probably last for the rest of your life, and maybe even your kids and grandkids. The other thing is that paper can actually be used as like shelters, emergency blankets, and kinds of stuff. So there is some things, but it is an option if you are so inclined to do so. Clear plastic acetate is a little bit less expensive. It is a little more tricky to get the plastic on so that you can protect the map, because you want to protect your map against moisture, water, dirt, etc. Okay, so thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your watching these videos. I hope that they've helped you some. I also, ask that you like and share our videos so that others can find them and hopefully can help them as well. The next set that we're going to do is we're going to actually start to work on the plan itself. We're going to take all the facts and stuff that we've learned, and we're going to bring them together and start molding this plan that we're looking to do. Understanding, what's going on and what can happen, and then what you're going to do and how you're actually going to do it is what this plan is all about. Okay, the geospatial part is just one segment of it. Can you do a plan without it? Maybe. But understanding what's going on helps you to create a plan that's more focused and more detailed. If you have challenges, if there's things that you don't understand that we can help you with, by all means, let us know. We'll be glad to help. That's what we're here for. If you want us to do the plan for you, or if you want us to do the geospatial aspects for you, we'll be happy to do that as well. So just let us know. My email is guy@greatlivingsources.com. The website is greatlivingsources.com. You can find me on Facebook under GL Sky or Great Living Sources. I think it's Great Living Sources CO company. Either one of those, you can message me there. You can leave a contact message via the website as well. There's a contact tab in the upper right corner of the email page. Most important thing is that you actually have a plan, a written plan that's going to help you to understand and to get you through the difficult challenges that an emergency or a crisis brings to bear. Okay, it's chaotic, it's frustrating, it's stressful. In some cases, it's frightening. But if you have a plan, even if you can't think yourself, the plan can be followed. You can read the plan, and that's the whole point of this thing. So we're going to focus on that. We're going to break this again down into those 10-minute videos, hopefully, so that you can, view them as you have time. Let us know what, if there's other topics that you would like us to cover. Like and share, again, the video, subscribe, hit the bell so that you can get the notifications when we post new ones. And remember, the core calm, stay safe, and stay situationally aware. Thank you.